Welcome, sports fans. Thanks for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Here with Coach Dan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And patrolling the sideline for us again tonight, Allie LaForce. A look at the opening lineup for the Houston Rockets. We've got Johnson. Jaren Jackson is out there with Jokic. Then there's Jason Tatum. And it's Spencer in at the point. And for the Spurs, Jaylen Brown out there with Nash. Then there's Scotty Barnes. And it's Bird, and it's Thurman in at the 5 down low. And Stan, talking about this matchup for a second, when it comes to moving the ball, these two teams have to be considered two of the very best at it.
Couldn't agree more, Kevin. Both of these groups, very selfless. Got to give a lot of credit to these coaching staffs for getting their guys to buy in on a team-first mentality. That makes for some tremendous team chemistry. And by the way, it wins a lot of games, too.
Here's Spencer. Here he goes. And he goes in for the dunk.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
Man, and it's denied. And it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here. From the inbound, second chance shot.
They haven't been able to find their rhythm. That's 3 straight misses now.
From past the arc, a rebound by Thurman. For San Antonio, they've gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Brown outside. Bird high post. Shot's good. Brown making the play.
Savvy. Brown does what he can to help the team win, and he's upgraded his passing.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Mitch Johnson. We talked about his approach in guarding Jason Tatum. He said, we want to crowd Tatum right from the jump and prevent him from getting into an early rhythm, especially from deep. Because when his three-point shot is falling, it opens up the rest of his game. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you.
Great defense from Jackson Jr. He's a former league leader in blocks.
And the shot goes down. Jokic has got his second basket of the night.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
Barnes can't get it to go. For Houston, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Pulls up on the elbow. Rebound, San Antonio. In his relatively young career, Scotty Barnes, GA, has played a number of positions.
Well, he's so versatile. He can be successful at a lot of different spots on the floor. A glue guy, you can plug in just about anywhere.
That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead him to the score.
To the paint and stolen by Nash. In the corner, it's Bird. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. And so it's Jokic with the ball. He brings it up for Houston. Here's Spencer, defended by Nash.
How about the head of steam he's able to generate right there and just gets to the rack really easy.
Spurs trail by 4. Barnes outside. To the middle, wants to get it to Brown and does.
Flashing his athleticism there. Once Brown gets solid interior positioning, he's focused on jamming it home.
Pass to Jokic, fires the 3, and the 3 ball is good. Jokic has got 7.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup.
It's the weekend. We could celebrate tonight. You can't bring me down. Got my hands up. Play that song again. Take me higher, higher.
Down low, here's Thurman. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. Rockets leading by 3. Here's Spencer, and Barnes sends it back.
Oh, tremendous defense there from Barnes. That 7'2" wingspan coming in handy.
That one good for 2. Rockets have gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. Here's Nash. A miss that time, would have put him up.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
Spencer, the pass to Tatum. The Rockets again can't hit. Spurs shooting 42% to begin this game. Johnson against Brown. Pass to Bird. And Jokic with the rebound.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
And here comes Brown, leading the fast break. That puts them in the lead. Brown's got his second basket.
One of the smoother athletes in the game. Brown just sort of glides up court in transition.
Driving the lane, and it's good for 2.
Look, he's the kind of player that has you awake at 3 a.m. asking yourself, how do I stop that?
Now Nash. He has yet to score. And it's Bird missing.
Another miss. He is struggling for the quarter.
On the wing, Johnson. Pass to Spencer. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Hey, dunks aren't always for the big fella.
A serious power move from the point.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring options.
Now Tatum, after Jaylen Brown's three-pointer that didn't go. Jackson passes to Spencer, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious. And the Spurs making a change here. Rand's checked in, and a change for the Rockets. Booker's checked in. Brown outside. Bird against Tatum. They double team Bird. There's Nash with the 3. Oh, he got hacked on the three-pointer. He'll head to the line.
What you love about Nash, he's a coach on the floor, dictates the pace, always in total command of his team.
And the second free throw, good. Well, we still have lots of time left in the season, Coach, but we've seen some breakout performances, haven't we?
We certainly have. And that's one of my favorite things to track, Kevin. Which players improved in the offseason, which guys have taken their game to the next level.
Hey, dunks aren't always for the big fella.
A serious power move from the point.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring options.
No good from Bird.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Here's Spencer, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Tatum against Bird.
players have the overall game of Larry Bird. Obviously, we know he can shoot the lights out, but he's also an elite level passer.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Rockets.
Well, the way they've been attacking inside is phenomenal. Consistently getting high percentage looks, and that's what great offenses are all about.
And one more thing they've done well tonight. They've attacked the rim viciously and have gotten a lot of points by just going at the defender.
Spencer's shot is on. Spurs trail by 4. And here's Starks. Brand outside. Pass to Bird. Nash with no one around. Good. And it's Bird picking up the assist. Nash has got 6.
And the jump shot of Nash. Poetry in motion. A super efficient shooter from downtown.
And it's Jokic missing.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
Here's Bird. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top.
He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in.
Here's Spencer. Bird pulls it in.
Yeah, he might want to avoid looking over at the bench for a little bit here. A missed dunk like that is infuriating to a coach. You got to finish at the rim right there. You hate seeing those opportunities go to waste.
Tatum wide open. He fires one. Another miss by Houston. San Antonio's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Great positioning on the putback.
Oh, big time putback there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder. Jokic with the screen on Nash. Spencer, the pass to Jokic. No good, unable to end this run. The Spurs with the lead. Pass to Nash. Back to Starks. Spurs working the ball around now. There's the triple. The shot by Nash, no good.
Yeah, and they hold the lead in spite of his cold shooting night. He has not been able to get it going.
Booker's shot is good.
It's almost effortless for Booker this close in. He just drops the ball in the bucket.
Over to the wing. Brand in the post. Guarded by Jackson. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
San Antonio shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. Houston making a switch here. A different look now for San Antonio. Barnes, he's checked in for Alexander Sarr. Bird comes in for Gordon Hayward. And it's Nash in for Brown. Starks dishes to Nash. Back to Starks. From deep. Good work defensively by Maravich. Last game for the Spurs. They want to turn it around after the loss to the Timberwolves in Minnesota. So on the floor for Houston. We've got Johnson. Jokic is out there with Stoudemire. Then there's Maravich. And it's Spencer in at the point. Now, here is Maravich. No scoring in this one. Shoots over Starks. Here's Spencer. Tries it again. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's on Larry Bird. And look at how the hustle game has been going for San Antonio.
Well, our coaching staff has to be happy with how active they've been defensively, forcing turnovers and making the offense uncomfortable.
And let's not forget how terrific they've been on the offensive glass, throwing themselves on that backboard and being rewarded with additional points.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thanks a lot. Scotty Barnes letting everyone know. He said, I'm a great defender. I feel like it doesn't really get talked about enough. I guard whoever, 1 through 5. That's what I pride myself on and what I'm ready to do every time I step on the floor. Back to you.
A tone setter for sure at that end. Thanks so much for the report, Allie.
Well, when you look at what he's provided them on the offensive end, it's been an important part of why they're leading.
Here's Spencer. He's got 14. Shot clock at 6. To the inside. Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
Yeah, it's almost like pick your poison with Jokic in the pick and roll. He's a master of these sets.
Pass to Bird. Bird finishing in close. Rockets trail by 8. Jokic with his screen on Nash. Here's Spencer. Starks with the rebound. San Antonio's gotten into trouble with the 3-ball in the second quarter. They're hitting 1 of 5 attempts.
And a big dunk there from a springy Barnes. He gets up fast there for the hammer.
Here's Spencer. 8 for 15 with that made basket, but he's not satisfied yet.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Nash the pass to Starks. Brand a screen on Stoudemire. Outside for Starks. Basket is good. The assist from Barnes. Barnes has got 3 assists tonight.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
Here's Spencer. 16 points for him. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
I mean, he is tearing the defense apart, and let's face it, they have not brought their A game on that side of the ball.
Pass to Starks. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet, you still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
Jackson, he's checked in for Houston. Jason Tatum comes in for Maravich.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
Nailed from three-point land. Nash has got 9.
This is Nash's bread and butter, his decision-making in the pick and roll. Masterful.
Jackson down low. Barnes on him. A rebound by Thurman. Thurman's got rebound number 7 for him tonight.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Now here's Nash. He's got 9. Basket counts. Bird's got the lead up to 12 now for San Antonio.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Joe Johnson on the wing. He's covered by Brown. Johnson surveying the floor. Shoots over Brown. San Antonio with the rebound. Barnes outside. Nash outside. Pass to Bird. Three-pointer. And Spencer pulls it down. Spencer's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
Well, he hasn't had a great night shooting the ball, but they're in the lead, and that's the only thing that matters.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. And so we conclude the first half. It's San Antonio. They're up by 10. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
Thanks for joining us for this fun-filled burst of basketball bliss. We kick off tonight's show with the power rankings across the league.
Looking at San Antonio, they're no joke. They've been the class of the division, and I think this is just the floor for them.
I just want to see them sustain it, not for a week, not for a month, for the entire year.
Sustain.
Now we'll take a look back at our featured game. That was quite a performance for the Spurs.
The reserves are playing like starters. A lot of teams are emphasizing depth these days.
So much talent in this league to the point where the spillover G League has some ballers. And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, one half to go. We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Spurs leading by 10. They've got Nash. Bird out there with Barnes. Then there's Brown, and it's Thurman in at the 5 spot. That's the San Antonio 5. Nash, the pass to Thurman. Back to Nash. And the rejection by Jackson. Here's Spencer. He gets that one. Spencer's got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for the Rockets. Spurs shooting straight 49% from the field. What a unique skill set Jaren Jackson Jr., coach, brings to the floor.
No question, Kevin. He's a two-way player, a defensive player of the year who also has proven he can be a primary scorer, and he can score it from the three-point line, or he can put it on the floor and go to the basket. Plus, he's got a post game. This is one of the most versatile players in the league. Wow, Jackson Jr. lightning quick.
And it's Barnes with the ball for the San Antonio Spurs. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Inside, here's Thurman. It's rebounded by Houston. Jokic has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game.
That halftime break didn't seem to do them any favors, starting off the second half with 3 straight misses.
Nash outside. Back to Barnes. Lets it go with a 3. They get the rebound. They kick out to Brown. Spurs passing it around. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Driving inside. And the whistle blows as the basket counts and a 3-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up. And GA, you know, some people argue that defense has declined in recent years. Would you agree?
I think mostly it's just harder to defend in today's game. You have to cover so much more ground, and with the lack of physicality, it just makes it more challenging.
It's Brown on the wing. He's guarded by Johnson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Barnes. 18 feet away, and he knocks it down. Barnes has got 7 points.
And ideally, Barnes would like to be a little closer, but he makes the best of that mid-range on that one.
He takes it in.
Yeah, this offense is rolling. They've been assertive, but they're also playing under control.
Yeah, you know, I like how they're not relying on just one guy to get it done. They're sharing the ball and keeping the defense guessing.
Houston's gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. 6 of 13. Yep, that one goes.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Down low, here's Thurman, and down it goes. Dunk through off a wonderful assist.
Great pass to hit him in stride. Love to see teammates in sync with each other.
Jokic a screen to the paint. Jokic rising up.
Yeah, he's not exactly a highlight reel dunker, but you love to see Jokic throw it down.
Nash outside. Bird outside. His three-pointers off the mark.
Yeah, you wonder what is he thinking right now. He's not shooting the ball well, and shots like that only hurt his team more.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Well, that one stings. In a game where every possession counts, he just gave one away.
San Antonio's gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. Barnes kicks to Bird. Oh, good with the triple. Here's Houston now. They're on a 14-4 run right now. Tatum finds Jokic for the lead. Things getting physical, but Jokic hammers it out and wins.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Back to Brown. Count it, good. Brown's got it all tied up now for the Spurs.
And look, Brown is good at capitalizing inside, which is why the defense has to push him further away.
Spencer, the pass to Tatum. Trying to find Jokic, gets it to him. To the inside. Here's Spencer, takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
Yeah, what a huge dunk. Making a statement right there.
And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
Here's Brown. Brown gets it done inside.
Well, we're seeing this more and more out of Brown. The ability to take over for an extended period of time.
Here's Spencer to the right side. Jokic finds Tatum. 6 to shoot. Johnson for 3. And the rebound goes to Nash. San Antonio trailing here. Barnes outside. Good, and the assist goes to Nash. Nash has got 5 assists in the game.
Well, already an improvement for him from beyond the arc in this half.
Houston's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Pass to Spencer. A rebound by Thurman. Thurman's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. In the corner, it's Bird. Back to Nash. Brown against Johnson. Brown feeling out of it. There's Nash with the 3. It's rebounded by Houston.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
Third quarter, guys, and this has been a neck-and-neck game.
Both teams getting it done defensively as evidenced by the 8 lead changes thus far.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. And he's checked in for San Antonio. And a change for the Rockets. Booker, he's checked in for Johnson. Brown against Booker. Nash outside. Brand sets a screen for Nash. Back to Brown. Puts up a three. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson.
Well, so far in the second half, he hasn't been able to get another three to fall.
Bounce pass from Tatum. Pass to Jokic. And some nice passing there by Houston. And Tatum with the basket on the assist by Jokic. Jokic has got 6 assists now in the game.
Well, just another night in the office for Jason Tatum. We've come to expect big games from him. He is that special.
Nash outside. Just 5 on the clock. He's looking for Brand and finds it. And they pick up 2. Brand's got 13.
And fantastic work from Brand. You see how polished and comfortable he is inside.
And good that time. And the Rockets lead by 4.
Well, when you have a guy scoring like he is, you redraw every play to be about getting him the ball.
Here's Thurman. 8 points for him. Pass to Nash. Beyond the arc. It's deflected, and they'll keep possession. Tries again. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Jackson's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Here's Spencer. Houston needs to get a shot off. 2 points. That one goes. Now it's a 6-point Rocket lead.
Yes, we know Jackson can nail threes, but at his core, he's a guy who wants the ball around the rim.
Here's the teardrop. Nash can't get it to go.
Well, it's been a frustrating night for him at the offensive end, just not able to give them any kind of a lift.
Jackson kicks to Booker. Off target with his 3. And San Antonio shooting not looking too good out there in the second half, right around 32%. Here's Brown. It's rebounded by Houston. Looking around the NBA, Devin Booker, GA, is as good as any 2-guard out there.
Obviously, we know how Devin scores it, but what I love, he also can run your offense, and he gives good effort defensively.
The 3 from Tatum. Steve Nash pulls it in. Spurs trail by 6. Up top, Brown. Defended by Booker. Here's Bird. And the rejection by Jackson. Brown, no good. Houston's gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17. And the basket is good. Spencer's got 41. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Rockets.
Well, their shot blocking. The defensive effort level has been great. You gotta love that intensity.
And I'll tell you, the energy they've shown in the open floor, boy, it has been terrific. Doing a phenomenal job converting in those situations. A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Jokic passes to Jackson, and that one is good. Jackson's got the lead up to 10 now for the Rockets.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Nash kicks to Brand on the wing. Bird. And the call up against Jokic. That'll be his second foul of the game. Houston making some changes. Yao, he's checked in for Jokic. And it's Johnson in for Jaren Jackson. Now here's Hayward. Barnes screen on Johnson. They need this one. And Spencer pulls it down. Spencer's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Near the three-point line, it's Booker. And so it's Houston going into the break with a 10-point lead. Their defense has been terrific in this game. And we'll be right back after this. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Yeah, well, this is the diversification of positions in this league. Everyone does everything now.
The fourth quarter has arrived, so good. Starks with it. Brown outside. It's rebounded by Houston. Spencer's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Lets the three fly. That's good, and it's Johnson with the assist. Spencer's got 44.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Look, when the three is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
But still, eventually you got to feel like he'll start knocking those down again.
Tatum finds Booker. Jackson setting the pick here for Booker. Whistle blows, but that's going to be a travel.
Well, believe it or not, that's only his first turnover, taking care of the ball.
Yao checked in for the Rockets. Nash right side. Count that bucket.
And give Nash credit. The defense was there, but still, he finds a way to finish.
Here's Spencer, defended by Nash. Booker outside. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots over Starks. Here's Yao. And there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass, getting it done. And the Rockets lead by 19. Starks the pass to Brand. To the wing right side. Here's Nash. And Spencer pulls it down. For Houston, they've gotten more than 58% of their attempts to go down for them in the fourth quarter. They're 7 of 12. With the drive, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Clearly a foul.
So, as a coach, during this long season, how do you keep your players engaged?
That's a great question, Kevin, but I got to tell you, I think it comes more to the players than the coaches. I think as a coach, you try to be consistent. You're always a little worried about fatigue. You've got to be concerned about the work and rest balance, both mentally and physically. But the players just have to be professional and get themselves ready to play on a daily basis.
Maravich, the pass to Jokic, and all around the rim that time before dropping in. Jokic has got 4 points now in the quarter. Spurs trail by 21. Now Nash. And here's Bird. Knocked away. Here's Spencer. Pass to Jackson from the corner. It's hauled in by Brown.
Well, and even though he couldn't get that one to fall, that's a shot they want him taking.
The shot's good from Nash.
You really can't let someone with Nash's accuracy get that close. I mean, he won't waste those high percentage looks.
Up top, Tatum. Lays it up and banks it in. Tatum's got 19 points.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
And it goes down 2 points.
See, now that layup isn't possible without the help of the pick.
Jokic finds Jackson. Brand comes to help. Back to Jackson. Shot from 16. San Antonio with the rebound. Brand's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Brown against Maravich. Bird passes to Brand. Good. And it's Bird picking up the assist.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
Over in the corner, Brown. Brand sets a screen for Brown. Clock at 6. Then it misses.
Wow, what a rough second half for him shooting the basketball. Maybe you adopt a pass-first mentality at this point.
And the rejection by Brand.
Perfect timing on the rejection there. This is the type of defense Brand can play.
Timeout called. Rockets. Johnny Barnes, he's checked in for Elton Brand. Johnson, he's checked in for the Rockets. And let's take a look now as we give our nod to our player of the game.
And guys, no doubt who our pick was going to be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed. It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire that performance.
This was a big game for him. There's no denying that. Coming off a bunch of losses in a row. They turned to him to break the streak, and he delivered in a big way.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
Now Brown. Now Barnes from outside. It misses. Here's Spencer. Jokic with the screen on Burke. Power down with both hands.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
To the middle. Oh, that is a big-time jam.
Wow, we are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special. I'd like to thank AT&T for bringing us that spectacular look from their connected cam. Jokic with the screen on Nash. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And he wanted everybody in the building to feel that ferocity.
And we did. Yeah. And we felt it. Even over here, we felt it. Pass to Barnes. Here's Brown. Barnes sets a screen for Brown. To the inside. Here's Nash. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
Such an unpredictable player. Nash keeps defenses on their toes and just baits them into mistakes.
So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. There are some who will say, GA, there are too many threes being taken in today's NBA. What are your thoughts on that?
Hey, if we're cutting back on something, how about free throws? The three-point shootout is arguably the best part of All-Star Saturday, but nobody wants to watch a free throw contest.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Rockets.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget, and on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And every win important, and this one will go down as win number 3. Here's Jackson, the rebound by the Spurs. Now here's Nash. So we see the Rockets taking the win here. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is.
Jaron, you've shown yourself to be an impact.
Great job. Thanks for that, Allie. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. Here with Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan, signing off for this presentation of NBA basketball. So long, everyone.